Welcome back to Fred's Storybook Barn, Cozy Tales from the Farm. That evening, Fred curled into the hay as Farmer Jane pulled a new book from the crate. Tonight's story, she said, is called The Fox and the Crow. One sunny morning, a glossy black crow named Corvina found a lovely piece of cheese resting on a windowsill. Delighted with her prize, she snatched it up in her beak and flew to a high branch of a nearby oak tree to enjoy it in peace. Just then, a clever fox named Ferdinand came trotting along the path below, his stomach growling after a morning of wandering. Catching the scent of cheese, he looked up and spotted Corvina perched happily above, the delicious cheese held firmly in her beak. Ferdinand's eyes gleamed with an idea. "Good morning, dear Corvina," he called up sweetly. "What magnificent feathers you have today, so glossy and black, shining like the finest silk." Corvina tilted her head, pleased but staying quiet, the cheese still tucked safely in her beak. Ferdinand continued, laying on the charm. "And I've always heard that your voice is the most beautiful in the entire forest, even lovelier than the nightingale's song. I would give anything to hear you sing just once." Corvina's chest puffed up with pride at such flattering words. She simply couldn't resist showing off her wonderful voice. Forgetting all about the cheese, she opened her beak wide and let out a loud, proud caw. The moment she did, the cheese tumbled from her beak, falling straight down through the branches. Ferdinand, who had been waiting for exactly this moment, darted forward and caught the cheese neatly before it even touched the ground. "Thank you kindly for the song and the snack," he said with a sly grin, and trotted off happily down the path, munching away. Corvina sat on her branch, feeling rather foolish, realizing that sweet words are not always to be trusted, especially from a hungry fox. Farmer Jane closed the book softly and looked down at Fred, who was already dozing off with a happy, sleepy quack. "Good night, Fred," she whispered, blowing out the lantern as the barn settled into the dark, ready for tomorrow's chapter. Thanks for listening to Fred's Storybook Barn. Like and subscribe for more cozy tales from the farm.